Run on in, nobody home. The retake 5-on-5 to begin.
How does this one go down? Look at this angle from Spinks. It's a hard clear for Brokey. How aware? Oh, gets it. Nice info off the jiggle, but Spinks just better. Drop good. Traded by Rain elsewhere onto Heaven. Finds himself another, so still level. And a molly on Zywoo now finally. Locks Rops out. Another 7 seconds. Double spotted. Magus down. Carrigan there and traded by Spinks. Still intense on the refrags. Keeping it level. Zywoo, good headshot, dancing around the cake position. Bomb is ticking, running out of players and time. As Rops loses his, and Zywoo, he's in the server again. There's no doubt about it. The best in the server and the best in the world.
Could be an overtime game, but it can't be 2-14.
Do you remember the last Anubis we watched from FaZe and they had all these aggressive CT moves?
Yes,
it felt like they watched that demo and gone, we cannot do that again.
Yeah, precisely, and that was against Furia.
Like that?
Exactly, so we'll have to be keeping tabs on Carrigan, going for those type of pushes.
Caught our observers off guard, probably because it's a hyper-aggressive move to be taken on a second round.
Look at all the smokes dotted across the map right here as well. So most of them being expended from both teams on this second round force from FaZe. And with this man advantage, they only have to deal with the AK of Spinks and the 3 MAC-10s. Oh, actually, Magisk has been able to find that AK-47, so a nice little upgrade there.
Nice to take down the Woo early. And building upon it.
That's a kill.
Tag set up for success. Carrigan finds himself the double.
This is already falling apart for Vitality here.
Yeah, Apex is making a call on the fly, but it does not look nice. That does. Spinks has taken down Twist. That deal will be cleared. Oh, what a shot into Magisk, but the round plays on. Looking to play it out. Across. Carrigan, more impact ahead of the leader. Could be all of them. Carrigan's MP9 for 4. And that's an immediate response from FaZe.
That's going to feel really good for Carrigan here. I was talking about the positive issue over towards B, so 3 players currently reside. Now, Twist will start to siphon back. He is low on HP, but as we focus, Rain just has a little gap on this smoke. Whoop, had a gap on this smoke. See you later, Alligator. That's an opener.
Big one again from Magus. Carrigan not ready for that angle, and that's Zywoo's Galil. That's why you drop him one. He's caught it, upgraded it. 2 rifles falling into enemy hands, and it gets worse for FaZe here. Looking to just crunch into B. I mean, all 3 of them are here.
Sure.
It would require Ops for some heroics. Looking for a multi-kill. Him and Brokey partnering up side by side, massacring the competition. Brokey on for the ace, and it's one more needed. Spinks with just 4 HP dashes their dreams, and it felt like Brokey had done. And still falls apart for FaZe, so that will certainly rustle your jimmies, I think is the scientific term. Nade got Twist's name all over it. Oh, no, it doesn't.
That's missed twice now. It's been limp, and I'm not sure if it was Zywoo who's thrown it in both occasions, but it has just hit that step in 2 scenarios so far.
He's skipped the Pythagoras theorem. Let's get that strong doors angle. Usually good for 1, if not flashed. It's a potent one, hard clear and flash. And tag, this is surely the end for Ops. Back turned and found. Good work from Dupree. And good to see him out of the gates early. That's a double kill from him. Don't forget that game against MIBR, he was absent on Anubis. I think he had 1 frag in the first half.
Well, we'll make it a triple now. So yeah, that's a very good point as well. It can't just be the Zywoo and Spinks show, as Brokey will finally put up some resistance here. And they are heading over towards A. There's plenty of time for them to call this off, but they want to take the fight. Magisk into the side, the molly over towards Connector. Sure, Brokey has been spotted here, but Rain, I don't know about him towards the heavens. Isn't going to activate just yet. The bomb's being left, and Apex searching, not ready. Rain is, and that's another body on the deck. The trade from Magisk is there, and now Brokey left in a 1-on-3.
I know he's only had 2 headshots, but it kind of feels to me like Magus has been DMing for the last 12 hours.
Yeah, well, we have seen some of the individuals on both of these teams looking a little bit rough around the edges, and that can't be the case. Especially when we're playing, like, this is big dogs in a survival game, right? And these are 2 heavy hitters going into the major. Oh, another shot from Brokey. Come on now.
Got any more of those? I'd like to request a 2-piece. Oh, yeah, you see, Magus, he's quick. The time to kill seems to have leaped forward. Or wait, no, it's gone lower. Time to kill. But you can really hack the system by releasing the 4th, 5th, and 6th first. Then you've kind of hacked the system. Yeah. You've got to make another 3. Spinks. Oh, don't like to see a jump on that spray. I'm sure Rain and Twist happy with it, but Zywoo elsewhere is just racking up these anti-eco frags. And it should be a walk in the park for the rest. Ideally, no casualties, but Rain gets 1 before Rops says he's had enough. Bit of a team kill in there for
-1.
Good measure. You know, you don't get a -1 in CS2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even look into it.
Yeah, that's
the Bigo,
a smoke exchange in mid, but yeah, you're right, Chad. Already prophesizing a very quick piece. And Vitality, they're just bullying Twist. What's he supposed to do on this? One, it'd be great. Do three. Oh, still delivers.
Look at the mollies.
And into that site already. Good find from Rain. Doesn't have to rush this. That bomb's not even planted. As I say that, Apex obliges. 3-on-3 emerges. And Apex, he's hunting. He wants to take first contact. He knows he's got ZywOo for the finish, and ZywOo's actually duking it out with Brokey. He does get stubborn, but traded. Good one back. Rain and Robs trying to close that gap. I don't see a kit.
Look where Apex is, though. This is so hard to win.
Yeah, it's a really hard angle to clear. They already passed him, and ooh, a bit of a sketchy one. Just sketch. But round is theirs. Yeah, you can do what you want, kill him as much as you want. He knows what he's got to do, Magus, just to make sure that that round was theirs. So some good contributions in the fragging department, but nothing particularly exciting for the boys of FaZe. This is a 5.
Look at the radar. Brokey and Rops have both drifted all the way back into CT spawn.
Boost could profit. It's a real tough angle to clear. They're not going to be looking that way first. And here they come. Good flashes first. Vision restored. Rain ready to draw blood as soon as they come through main. Now dismounted as Robs catches Sphinx back. Good refrag. One down and traded again. This is just back and forth. Tit for tat. It's quite the scrap. Oh, Magus had the chance, but no. And a dink through the smoke from Rain. He's got the read. That will be the first FaZe shutdown of the all-in on B.
Yeah, that was well handled there. I like that.
Smokes are in to receive his Rops. Brokey going to play around the box, and it's a one and done from Rops. Brokey, what you got for us? The double on the spray finds the head of Sphinx in quick succession. ZywOo claws one back, but could go anywhere. With Karrigan's flank, could be round defining, but still time, and Apex does get away with his life and the bomb.
He can rotate back here. He'll actually be ahead of them. This is one of the key features of this map, the overlapping mid-bridge, and oh, he's faked it. He hasn't actually pushed, but speaking of push, guess who's coming? Apex can win this heads up right here, right now.
He needs the first headshot clean. Twist wasn't ready. Now the trade. Okay! Apex clutches up with style and a little cerebral element thrown in there for good. Feels like FaZe have got the perfect setup to respond to this. You got 2 tempo, 2 A. It's all about this first engagement. Does Karrigan jump the gun? They're a first contact fountain. ZywOo topples one. Unprepared for Robs. Can he build upon it? Damage onto ZywOo. Deagle from Rain, little shy of the mark. And Dupree mantles up to catch the Brokey rotation. It's all onto Twist, but he doesn't have the resources for this. He'd have to hit 3 screaming headshots to have a chance. And we'll watch as a 7th likely.
That was an interesting ragdoll, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of just collapsed. Like the bones in his body evaporated.
Oh, if anyone's going to win this, Twist in with a shot here. The clear towards the heavens, and the shot won't land. No. Plenty of bullets for this, but time the issue.
Yeah, not enough seconds, but plenty of bullets. Guess a kill would be nice. One more on the way out the door. There's Dupree, who does hunt him down. So well recovered for the Team Vitality side as they continue to run away with this T-Hall. I'm a free man. That's an Iron Maiden reference I probably shouldn't have made. But we're cool, and we're here, and so ZywOo, because he's had an A, and it's only Robs at the moment on the jiggle, so ZywOo should have him. Yeah, an overstep of the mark from Robs, and that's round defining. Look how much space ZywOo's going to take. He's already across the line of sight. Karrigan's going to get too much, and a face full of lead, and from behind, Dupree makes one dead. Could be 2, and is. That is a round of Counter-Strike FaZe are going to want to forget.
Yeah, over as quick as it started right there. Right, another opening going in the favor here of Vitality. They've got the lion's share so far. Only 3 opening kills that FaZe have been able to find throughout this first half of play, and already the hunt is on. You can see Apex making sure that they cannot reside over towards T-spawn. Rain might just be blindsided walking into this, back turned, and there's that booty spotted.
Twerking his way towards spawn.
And now Twist, well, he might find the exact same grave. At least now he has the heads up that the push is coming, but Apex is looking hot today. Another kill for the in-game leader.
I'm also noticing that, like, I'm seeing almost more of a equivalence across the board.
Deviated. The new goal, the new focus that we're looking at here is the major, but they're still in the post-IGS, I don't want to say depression, as Karrigan again with the MP9. Why is this guy buying rifles? Just keep with the SMGs. He's getting the best work done.
He did the same. I swear he got like a 4K with the MP9 yesterday as well. Just try and extend play against Furia.
Can win them the rounds, and that's why we're talking like clutch-heavy Counter-Strike or individual-heavy CS in that regard. They still know how to approach the game. They still have all their strategies. It's just about having something new. Oh, and that's not new for Brokey. We've seen plenty of Deagle headshots, but that from Twist is. Another kill would be perfect. Sphinx is low, 56 points of health, a 1-on-3.
Oh, it's falling apart. Yeah, can there be any recovery?
Was he spotted on the jump there?
Not so sure. They're looking his way, understandably so, but two of them. This is too much to handle. Twist low on the site. He's only got 6 bullets, and now even less. 4. Okay, maybe on the Glock he can find another. 25 and counting. Rain from behind. He's ready for it. Okay, Spinks, come on, my son. One more. And both low. 1 bullet. The angle from Twist. Too good. And you can see the celebrations. They needed that one.
Playoffs of IEM Rio. So it is a very cutthroat lower bracket, especially with the likes of Cloud9 and Big, teams who failed to get to that coveted Paris major, here who have already locked themselves in for the playoffs. So it's a bit topsy-turvy right now as Rops and Carrigan with the scopes will open up. ZywOo with the trade.
I mean, that is a very important frag from ZywOo. Had he not provided that, this would have been a 3 versus 5 with a lot of space for the CTs to stretch their legs. Instead, containing.
Yeah, I think if they had lost that last round where they only had the Deagles, this next CT round may have had to have been like tempo setting in terms of those aggressive plays that we were talking about. But now it feels like they're in the driver's seat. Apex will flush one out in sight with the molly. Good transition there onto Carrigan.
Has to be the Woo next. He's trying to set him up with the flashes, and across goes Apex. ZywOo does connect, and now Brokey for the response. Good read, good shot. And Brokey faffing around with weapons. Maybe Apex can close this gap. He's ready though, and what a headshot on the crouch. Little fortunate, perhaps. Perhaps fortunes favours the brave as Apex. He's got 15 seconds. Does he go for the fight? Does he go for the plant? Good understanding.
Good smoke.
Just in time. Rain has to respect it, not reveal it. No, he's got an idea. Spots him out. Can't post the headshot. Rain catches him in transition. And it's another round for FaZe. You were talking about that number. I feel like 4 is already there. You know, give him 5. But, I mean, Carrigan reframing that 14-1.
Helping them. Oh, okay. This is about to get a bit strange. They're in CT spawn.
Yes, indeed. ZywOo. I'm not sure whether or not Twist is going to be expecting something so quick. Damn, big beheading. And from behind, this is an interesting turn of events.
Look how much the round's
It's
changed.
topsy-turvy, Chad. It's really backwards. And a nice shot from Brokey, but he's trapped and executed as again. ZywOo hits another shot. He's going to get more. 16 and 8 as he continues to patrol that bloodlust in his eyes. And in for one Rops, that's even worse for the squad. You don't want to take the AWP down that canal at any point. A little jiggle from the T's, and he's losing teammates left and right. Only Rain, 1. He needs another to incite Rops, and he's got it as well. Good headshot from the Norwegian.
Rops is coming, but he's still quite disconnected from this.
Give it a good go.
Oh, maybe now he should consider the save. It's an AWP on a retake without the kit. Yeah, that's the right decision. And sure, he was brought into this, lured in by Rain's impact, but the round was already done. That ZywOo AK, that's exactly what you're hoping for if you're Vitality. That's exactly the result that you need, and that is robbery.
So I have the goldfish brain. Did they walk through Temple Smoke? Like, how did they manufacture that gap?
They smoked off the A connector and then just
walked straight through.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense because the B bomb site, when Vitality have wanted to head there, they've managed to catch them off guard with maybe 2 players or players rotating in. So like they haven't played heavy mid at all, right? Yeah, and Twist just, like that's the thing. They weren't ready for that play. That was the gap that they had left idle. And that's a really good find from Vitality to be able to exploit that. And that feels good for Apex to, if he's the man who made that mid-round. But again, look at this.
Can they hit Vitality with a taste of their own medicine right back? You've just conceded 1 to whatever we're going to call those rounds. And ZywOo looks set for success on that. Yeah, Brokey on Acon, but maybe they'll overlook Rain. Carrigan going wide. Rain did get overlooked. Only the 1, though, with that hand cannon. A second. Oh, 2.5. Twist will convert the rest. They are doing it, Chad.
But this is the individual brilliance of both of these teams being put on display here today.
Right.
Does it matter what weapon they have? Apparently not. Right, you're seeing the pistol.
Defuse, you're going to have to hard clear B long. I mean, how quickly do you start piecing together the likelihood that they are all just sitting long or dark? It's already a bit dangerous. About 10 seconds left for them to do something. Losing 1. That's
Save.
Twist's cue, and he makes his exit.
Another one that starts with a real brawl and just unable to convert here for FaZe. Vitality, double digits reach, 10 on the board already. Possibility for that 11-4 half. And so far, a real rock'em sock'em game of Counter-Strike.
It's so funny how consistently ZywOo just has an extra, like, 10 frags.
Well, Fnatic and OG. OG, the team that knocked them down to this peg. Oh, the ult from Brokey. Then it's going to be interesting to see, like, the ZywOo we get in playoffs, right?
Oh, not ready for that, Carrigan. How has he got 2? The flash from Meg, brilliant. Oh, wait, hang on, that's a team flash.
Well, yeah, brilliant against the boys, right? So
I was going to say, I was like, that's either some mad coordination or Carrigan's just 4D chessing him. Okay, well, an awkward team flash. That might get under their skin a little. Final round of this D side, and it's not over yet. ZywOo makes it so, onto Twists. Rop's pushed up A. Kind of forces the hand of Spinks and Magisk not to head that way. Lots of information flowing. As actually, Rop's did turn tail straight back into the site. Why not on? That would set them up for some nice deep post-plant positions. Brokey with his mid-clear now. May turn his attention towards there. He has, but okay, timing does not favor him here. Now the smoke is deployed. Now this 2v3 becomes an all too equal 2-on-2. Rop's looking for info, does get a lot of it on the jump spots. Nothing fountain. And together, here they come. Robs and Rain, side by side. Partners in crime, tagged up by Spinks. They know where he is. And hunting now is the Israeli. Whoa! Rain rails him. First shot out of the AK. It's all good in the FaZe hood. 5 is the magic.
See if he can continue that campaign here as 4 members of FaZe are ready to tackle this A site where ZywOo and Magisk reside.
ZywOo caught Rops out doing this kind of jiggle, but woof! Rain, he hit a banger to close, and he started with one as well. That is a straight-up railgun in the P250.
Oh, Util landing a little bit after that as well means Magisk can do nothing, so the site is swamped. Karrigan is on a massive flank. Check this out. Perfectly highlighted here by our obs team. Karrigan on the around-the-world maneuver. Bomb gets planted, 40 seconds thrust onto the clock. And if they take their time on this, Karrigan's going to shoot them all in the back.
This is the sexiest pistol I've seen in some time. Just, disrupted on the walk in. They're coming, they're creeping, they're crawling. Twist not ready. Too many bodies. Overwhelmed. This flank from Karrigan better show up soon. I need a multi-kill from you. Finn Anderson. Mr. Anderson needs to step up. And his teammates have. Another would be great. Spinks denied. A good shot from back into a Rain. And Spinks, one-on-one, favoring the dance of Rain, playing the pillar, just really rotting the clock. Spinks doesn't have the time. And after all of that, to be fair, Vitality really haven't had a competitive response to that. But a great call from FaZe.
Yeah, another really close round here. So we're going to exchange pistols. Both at the door. So, you know. But I just saw a message. Justin, do you have a name for those AK kind of buy rounds to do damage? No reply yet. But I will keep everybody updated.
I'll hit up...
Another Karrigan opening.
Oh, you're right. He's just laying them down thick and fast. Jiggle, Spinks versus Rops. A fun duel, and Rops this time bests him. Looking to extend their lead. FaZe have come in with... some vehement aggression on their T side. These rounds are getting locked in quick.
Alex, I just want to return. You know when I called Richard Big Dicky, you know that with Richard the short version is Dick. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, oh gosh, okay.
All right. Just
no stress. Yeah, no. Yep. I got a lot of friends like that.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Let's not forget.
Robert is Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think Richard Lewis, he could be a dick as well.
Okay, I see. I see.
Dick Lewis?
There's a couple more names.
Or Ricky? Can you be Ricky?
But isn't your name like that? Alexander gets shortened to Sasha.
Yes, that's true too. That's like the Russian version.
Conditioning that's happened over towards this B bomb site. Vitality are almost forced to play 3 players over here. There's a flash, there's a push. Dupree comes on through, spots out one. Can't find any lethality, and Twist, he actually wants this frag, pushing forward into Spinks. Rain will find the trade, but Dupree, he's still off the leash right now.
Gets across. Use of the flash. Dupree does need to survive.
Oh, he can one way behind this.
He can. It looks like he will. Maintains information as well, so it works both ways. Very nice play. Karrigan, however, has burrowed into Dark. Now, that is quite an early presence and doesn't seem to be monitored at the moment. They're more concerned about this A and mid side. There's presence and steps there. This is a fight for Brokey.
That was the bomb. Would have been spotted on the radar right there. So Brokey's just going to dip on back. Dupree out of position. They can waltz in. If he takes Rain down in the rear, there you go. Round on. It's going to be a 3-on-4 situation. I think Vitality should go for this one, but this fight is everything. And Dupree not ready for Karrigan. Already ahead. Sketchy spray, but the kill nonetheless. 3-on-3.
ZywOo on the way in. They've got everything they need for this, bar the smoke, but they've got ZywOo. Brokey doesn't need to give him anything initially. It's going to be Magisk who has that first contact. It's a hard fight on that pillar, and Rops will win it out. I feel like...
That's it.
Yeah, that was just the difference in the rifles there. Magisk pulling the trigger first, significant damage, but Rops does find the headshot.
See, this is the difference as well between last time these two teams met. FaZe started on the T side, and then they went up 14-1, and then, well, they dropped the ball and went overtime. This time around, FaZe start on the CT side. They get themselves a decent bag of rounds, and now they're showing that still same great form in the T half. And this is, I think Peacemaker was the one highlighting this on the desk, that he didn't like the Anubis pick. And you can see Dupree, he's even playing on that lane position. So they're giving up a lot of room here. This is essentially a retake setup.
See what Spinks can get done. Karrigan not looking Nice find from Ivy. Spinks needs another and backs away on the smoke. Still adjusting to Rain. A nice multi-kill from Spinks, and he was kind of sold down the river, but finds great impact. Retake utility being lined up. They're in the smoke. They like this. They love this. Oh, he's ready for it this time. Dupree tracks one, but will he expect another? Taking his space immediately. No, he will not. Another. Twist has to build a second out of that. Timing good. Frag better from Magisk. All onto Brokey. A 1 versus 3 for the Latvian. What have you got? It's going to be tough. They've got incendiaries as well. He's not going to be able to get out of there easily, especially with a missed shot. One more chance and missing chances left and right. Finally, Vitality break their silence.
And thanks to Spinks in that retake position, right? The fact that he hangs around for 2, I thought he was going to dip back through that smoke immediately, but he got a...
No, not at all. Fight through mid. Carrigan, this smoke from the CTs will deny him or maybe force him into Spinks. Jules all over the shop.
They can still reroute here. Oh, never mind. That was the one chance they had, I think, FaZe.
Yeah, might have slipped away there. Oh, and it gets worse for them. Magisk will finally finish after all of that hard-fought damage from Zaiwu. Onto the Estonian. Robs is gone. And the more frags from Vitality. A perfect defense. That's going to feel good. Some extra AK-47s if they can hoover them up. And we will see ourselves at 12.
Perfect. It's always going to get a little bit funky.
It's fun to see this map continue to evolve.
2A main here.
Yeah, and Zaiwu looks like he's going to get an opportunity. He's lost his teammate already. Robs, man behind the magic, now looking to avert from the flash. Still maintaining this angle. He has a good idea that there's 2 here and can't cross back without... Brokey gets across and gets away with murder.
Zaiwu is really pushing the limits here of how aggressive in the... But I think he understands, and well, speaking of aggression and understanding, Apex knows he needs to make a play, and this is a massive play right now. Spotted! Brokey's all misses, the bomb's loose!
Okay, got to be able to build a lot of quick reactions out of that information from both sides. Rain looking at investigating B, because if there's 2 mid, there's going to be light somewhere else. You don't have the bomb, but you have got B. Flash for info further, but Dupree has vision and information that Temple likely occupied. Now, it's interesting that they haven't chosen to kind of reinforce that bomb, but they know it's going to disrupt and waste time.
Yeah, but it's being offensive elsewhere, right? They're allowing the fact that they think they're going to hang around and hold this C4. Carrigan's waiting for Twist to join him before they scoop this up, and look at the re-aggress. It's been from a safer avenue. A Twist. Oh, sorry, that was Rain. Definitely not Twist. Getting twisty right now.
Yeah, look at this, though. Carrigan going for the retrieval and Apex. Ooh, he has made a meal of that, but Spinks is the one that's eating good as a double comes through and right back to an even keel. We are sailing towards regulation.
Here, this is looking good for Vitality.
Go on, then. Smoke, retreat, safety. 4 of them splurge into the site. Rob should have this contained, and timing favors him. They slow it down.
Oh!
Trying to maintain the advantage.
Look at the
over
boost.
Smoke. They did not expect that one. It's rare to catch out the woo.
Look at Carrigan, mate. 22 kills, leading the charge right now. Leading the server right now.
Feeling himself. Feeling my. That is lovely from Carrigan. I'd like to really reinforce that Carrigan clearly is trying to get into the form of his life and wants to take that trophy.
He's going to lose his life right here, I think, but that's not going to be the end of the world. Dupree will catch the head, and we'll finish him off. An AK to be retrieved here, and they're trying to retrieve the position of Spinks. There is a hunt right now. FaZe understand that if they can take these away, and maybe you don't want to give up too many casualties, there will be drops available. Dupree and Spinks is... Oh, he's coming charging. He's coming looking. He really wants to take this fight. The bomb about to detonate here. There might not be enough time for this, and if he gets caught with his nades in his hands, that trajectory perfect, and will take him down. So with the flames, they're happy with that. Bit of a blood sacrifice there. Now, if I'm just taking a look... And a flash again. So they're going to pop into 4 players here, Alex.
This is going to be a bloodbath. Prepare yourself for battle, Dupree. Oh, what a flash, the spray. It's glorious for a third as well. USP to finish, and he sets himself up. Brokey does respond. Spinks there to keep the advantage. It's all flowing in Vitality's direction here in round 28.
But how do you win this one if you're Rops? It's a 1-on-3. There's still 45 seconds left on the clock as you make your way around the world position. Right, this is a really hard position to clear.
Still clears it successfully, but there's more to be done, and yeah, Spinks not going to let that one slip away any further than it did. Oh, we've got another diamond diagonal mousepad gang.
They were winning rounds like this in the first half.
Carrigan licking his lips on that gap. No one to give him a fight, though, and it's Spinks and Dupree duo. As Carrigan walks in, waltzes in, spotted, nice angle from Dupree. He will profit. Now the smoke will obscure his view, but not from Spinks. Rain leaps through, Tech 9 falls, and it seems great for a 15th until Twist reveals an AK in play. Brokey the same.
Robs needs to get his hands on a rifle here.
Would love one. Losing a lot of health. Brokey might... Oh, yeah, catch a nade. Good one from Apex. Look at this forward position from Twist. He's bringing the fight to the Woo, but Woo gets you. And it's another headshot on the AWP. That'll do nicely, as they're the first to find it. 15.
Oh, and the coach letting Spinks damage. Nothing too notable, but here they come.
Magisk would love to find
He can fight.
frags. He's given himself the opportunity to frag, but the flashes are great. The frag better from Apex. In. Looking for a response. Rops nose to the screen. Can smell the pixels as Twist has delivered another.
Look at all the util for the retake.
Up for debate right here, right now. A 4-on-4. Twist has this mid-rotate. He's made his presence known. Will delay. Keep them defensive. Spots another. Nice damage. What was that? Rain. And that Deagle in support as well. Opts for the Tech 9. Too many bodies. Dupree back into the side, but he's lost his teammate. Majors down. Rops looking for 2 and gets away with it. Can Dupree do anything? Nade looks great. Molly better. They'll swing for it. We're off to overtime. Just like that. FaZe deny Vitality close in regulation. All smiles now for the...
Brokey just looking for a fight here. You can see this angle that's being held from Dupree. His job is just when they leak through B main to catch them making their way to jail. Right? He isn't to stop them coming through main. It's just to get that leak. Oh, it's Iwu. He's over the tap.
Here we go. Frags are central. And already all good for Vitality. That is a crossfire that they can come back to.
Yeah, and that's a setup that, you know, I think is a very, very powerful setup. Yeah. Oh, I guess the round's just changed, hasn't it?
He's changed his mind. Involuntarily. Oh, lovely crosshair placement, and Twist does profit, but it's not an advantage they hold on to for long. Spinks' control of his spray is deadly as he's ascended to 30 frags here in our second round of overtime.
Yeah, looking vicious now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a threat.
Look at the full rotation from Vitality back. They are calling that this will be an A play. Feels like they know they've done enough. So rotating multiple bodies back and now questioning things late. Spinks has been told to head on back towards B. Fountain Molly lands. Magis picks. It's just Zywoo here.
Yeah, horrible fate for Magisk. That A anchor does nothing, and Zywoo lets one go. Won't get many more opportunities, I say, as Twist is next victim. 2 from Zywoo. Brokey the same. And it is Spinks, the all too deadly Israeli, coming through. On the fade, Rops will consider it. It's a hard angle. Oh, the bottom. Sticking out. Too many squats from Rain. And on 1v1, Rob should have this. Oh! Spinks! He's so hard to put down. A triple kill for Vitality. And so, yeah, FaZe, they've got nothing to show for this T side. They would like one.
And that's where both of these teams have done their better work, right?
Got my captain's hat on for my statement there.
Well, they probably would have liked to get at least 2 in the flash forward. The fight from Spinks. He wants more. Spamming down for the double up before Brokey can get the trade.
Holding on to that spray. That was like 20 bullets as he finds the second head. A spicy meatball from the Spinks spray.
FaZe, right now, are they going to lose to Vitality on Anubis in overtime again?
Oh man. Yeah, it's feeling all too familiar for him, I'm sure. Carrigan's put everything into this. You know, taking a look, it's him, Rain, Rops within 1 frag of each other. Walking on towards this dark fight. Can Dupree continue to deliver? He's on to his own 30 here. 27. Counting. Puts his head in the vice. And Brokey slams it shut for a second.
It's a pretty retake setup here right now on this B-bomb side now that they have lost that individual over towards Dark. They're in. Apex looking for a frag. This is dicey right now. If he gets one, sure, great for the round. If he loses, if he gets nothing, if he dies without any impact here, they are in trouble.
Yeah, a lot of jeopardy for these two. Magisk and Zywoo. A smoke to stare at. Brokey gets himself an M4 for the final finish. You don't see a universe where Zywoo can get a more than 1 hit. Of course, a time-sensitive mission as well. No reason not to go for it. Final round of the half. And 1 from FaZe on their T side seeming imminent. Well, maybe not with Magisk gone to Robs. He'd need a lot more. And Brokey, yeah, 4. Got 5 for us, it seems he does. As already the switch, it's Brokey, an ace to secure it. FaZe will take a round as we swap sides.
Man, a little words, but man, a big impact here.
Expressing it, but you gotta keep it in pursuit of this common goal shared by all 10 in the server. Flashed off, Brokey known, still supported and headshotted by Spinks. He's on a mission. Look at this man go. It looks too easy for him as Spinks massacres the entire defense on the way in. 37. Oh, make it 38. Anything you can do, Brokey, Spinks can do better. As it's ZywOo to steal the ace, but the man is a beast.
What a marauder. An absolute monster mode being activated.
Beautiful synchronicity of the flame and a missed shot from Brokey.
He's been missing a lot of the first out the gate. He can recover, sure, but... Oh my
dear.
God.
Oh, Twist is mad as hell. Twist is mad as hell. There's no way. Just gritting his teeth as he says 1B.
They're in so much trouble here.
No, you're not checking that.
There's no way. There's no way.
You are. Dupree. Oh, now he's mad. Everyone's starting to clench their fists, but a 4-on-4, it's Carrigan that's equalized.
Oh, they want to pressure middle here. This smoke, this is a massive little play right now. Are they going to dare brave the push through this into Carrigan, the in-game leader on the other side?
What's he got for us? He's got frags. One more. Unloading his mag. Has to get away, trying to delay. A double's great. The P250 does not get anything more done, but Spinks has. There's only two can save FaZe. It has to be Brokey and Rops to defend their honor, and they are running, scampering as fast as you can. You can see Rops with intent. Rops and Brokey on their way in. Safe angle, but spotted out. Good frag back. Rops delivers. Now equalizing into the 2-on-2, but Spinks on his dirty 40. Just has two more to add to his tally, and it's easy as that. Spinks is incredible. How does he do it? So consistent, a hero that Vitality needs.
His head on their Anubis T-side pistol. You should go check that one out on the Reddits. It was sublime. And the push is coming. Apex creeping, crawling in towards Brokey, who is going to lose his life.
Wow.
Okay, Dan. In-game leader, Vitality will draw first blood, but this is looking now very likely to be a B finish for FaZe. Spinks, jump spotting, investigating a long. Apex and ZywOo tucked in towards the connector, and, well, over towards B, it's going to be the Tower of Danes. I'm just going to do pre-boosted up for some damage. Oh, speaking of damage, it's Apex again.
It's a lovely start here. Looking for that flawless conversion, but May just knocked off the post. Hang on, Apex has got 3, and finally, he will be put to rest. Expecting ZywOo to do the rest. And one good, rained down, and Rops just going to get run down. This is an impossible round for the Estonian. You've got 4 different avenues of these CTs. They run him over and secure the pistol.
I'm telling you, it's all about the crosshair change. It's all about Apex's new crosshair. Board, it's not as static as, oh, you play this position, you're going to go here. Well, the pistol round is where you can actually get an awful lot of variance. And this is going to be, well, quite a simple round for Vitality. You should be able to munch away here at these unarmored opponents. There's the first, and oh, back turn, but position noted. Rops will finish the meal, and that is already tidy. If they can pick this MP9 up and look for a little bit more damage, it's a great full eco round for FaZe. Anything more, icing on top of the cake.
Shouldn't be anything. You can see that the CT's deliberately just creating as much distance as they can between the next contact.
But this here is Counter-Strike has evolved a lot, right, over the years. But this is how you would do it back in the day. When we're talking about anti-eco setups, and I would have been running them or making them for my team, it is how can we take information but be in a position where we can suck them into these really potent crossfires, because they're going to try to close the distance in a pack mentality, as you've seen just here.
Right.
So the fact that you can chip away at them, like anti-eco setups, there's something that especially against full ecos, the easiest setups to do, right? The other day when we saw Torji over peak, remember, against Big, that's not how you want to approach an anti-eco. It does.
Rain. Oh. Not a lot of fun for the Norwegians, ZywOo. Hard to get hold of him.
They can rotate now, and I think this will spur them into a B hit. Rops, that's a necessary opener. Magic's now under a lot of pressure.
Dead. He's got to be dead. Twist. Oh no! Concedes. And now Magus can get another bit of chip damage onto Brokey. Brought down to 69. Haha. For 3 versus 3. Changed quickly. Spinks onto Carrigan. It's Rops that's responsible, and that's the headshot you need. You've got to get the woo before he gets you, and a one-on-one. Brokey favored in this one. Weapon, health, bomb, everything.
Oh, he's faked the pit play.
It's not bad, is it? Spinks gets answers quickly, holds the line, and it's Brokey. That health does come into play. Spinks connects, Brokey adjusts, and it's FaZe's round early. Back on the board, that bonus falls flat.
Okay, well, let's see if they can... Second letter of the alphabet. They're going to have to trade efficiently here.
God Flash lined up. 4 on this site. And it's ZywOo that draws attention. It's Apex that draws blood. Twists and Rain condemned to an early grave. Brokey chipped away out by that Deeg. And now from Magisk, he'll find another. This is a lovely defense, and it feels good for Dan Madisclair. Apex on your screens, cheering loudly as he immediately...
Traditionally ROPs in this scenario from pushing out. And they would use that, and it was actually exploited by OG. So let's see if FaZe can do it in a similar way here today.
Speaking of OG...
Oh yeah, I heard a yell.
I did too.
Maybe we can get a B-Stream update for
yeah,
everybody.
But I'm also...
I don't want to say it, but if we show it, it's not up to us.
Right, we didn't do that.
Exactly. Production did.
Yeah. Because there are some of us that prefer to watch
Yeah, we
games.
don't want to give you spoilers, but at the same time, these matches have direct impact on who these teams are going to be playing in, what, like 6 hours time from now?
Yeah.
So today, you're probably going to get a little bit more of that than you'd like. And I wish I could watch all the games of Counter-Strike too, but unfortunately, with A and B streams going on every day of the week, it is not easy. And we want shorter events, so we need A and B streams. Otherwise, I don't think it would be possible otherwise.
Well, I think this one has run its course. You've got 20 seconds to die, and they do so very well. There you go. Nice and clean. And a distinct lack of frags as I put my captain's hat back on for FaZe. Just that one successful round, but in the interim, it's not been particularly pretty. There is your B stream.
Bathroom, sure, but this is the key with a map like Overpass, and why, in my mind, it's very CT heavy is because the Ts can't hold on to this real estate all the time. There's too many positions and points for them to go for plays like this, but a great shot from Rain onto ZywOo. So we'll get the better of him this time round, but Spinx is still off the leash. He's gone wandering. And keeping Rain wondering where he's gotten off to.
Oh, that's a nice angle, but still Spinx prepared for it. He feels like he's got a lot of time to take these frags, and it's through his positioning.
I think Twist is going to be very frustrated at himself today. Right. He didn't have the best of showings over there on Anubis. That's a kill that he probably felt should have been a sitter.
There's no way he gets more off.
Look at the time, Alex. This round's over.
Yeah, by virtue of just Spinx being a disruptive force. He is a spanner in the works.
Look what Karrigan's running back into.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
Whoa, oh, ooh, yeah.
Well, he doesn't have time to plant, does he? Wait, it's just Magisk.
Yeah.
They just need this one kill.
Yeah.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Hold on, he's got to get the bomb down. I think Karrigan's got...
Run!
4 seconds, he's hiding. Does he not? He doesn't have time. They have to get the frag.
There's no time.
1 second. 1 second. A 1v3 from Magisk. And it's absolutely bamboozled FaZe Clan.
Oh, dear. If it couldn't get worse, it just did.
Look at the straw poll.
I don't need a yes or a no. Who's the best team in the world? We will have so many varying opinions now.
It's true.
You can make an argument for G2, Heroic, FaZe. You could start making a conversation for Na'Vi if you really want, right? Vitality, if they continue to have a strong form... Here, hold up.
It's fine. It's not fine. It's scary.
There's a flank from Dupree.
Okay.
So it should be fine. There you go. All right, handled.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything could be fine. Dupree's going to assume that's clear. So now Brokey, all he has to do is reveal himself.
The fact that he goes and checks, Brokey's just going to be... Why? Why didn't he look there at all when he was standing in Divider?
He has no idea there was a peach. Valve seeing if CSGO skins could work.
Apparently it can.
Turns out, us gamers, we love the pixels.
All of these players rolling around with thousands and thousands of dollars of skins. Spinx don't miss.
He's just going to get another one. Watch this. Watch this. Karrigan does hold on. A scrap of health and a scrappy exchange.
Oh, wait. 25 seconds.
It's going to get intense. Flash is good. Twists better. ZywOo down to 41. He's going to get overrun. Yeah, 1's not enough. They should be able to get that plant down uncontested. Safe plant truck. Just hanging out and staring at more smokes. Karrigan has an advantage because it's CSGO.
Yeah, okay, the one-way smokes.
Yeah,
there's a big gap on his side of the screen, isn't there?
On that thing. I've asked every pro player I've met if they're going to miss one-way smokes. Not a single one is.
Which, actually...
Oh, I see what he's done there.
You see what you see?
I see what he's done there.
He's not calling...
It's not a personal attack.
No.
Okay.
Because the machine is a robot.
You see that negativity bias? I assumed it was
exactly,
the
but
worst
they were being
possible.
funny.
They were being funny.
They were being funny.
Yeah. And it looked a little mean, which is what we were talking about.
Exactly. So they've nailed it yet again.
Bloody hell.
Coming through. Anti-flash position for Ops right now as the back is turned. Brokey's AWP for Overwatch and Twist from the short. This is the trio you want alive. The booster's been spotted. Rops to push in. dupreeh with the first.
Maybe there's something more here. No, I changed my mind. Maybe Rops can change it back. They've still got time dancing around this pillar, but the CTs are coming. There's more and more of them as every second passes. Rops hits the first, but costs a lot. And now it's just the end for Brokey. So, with a tud of their tongue, Vitality have secured a one-out CT half and still yet to see consecutive...
And the in-game leader. And it's the right call.
How can you disrupt this? Like, what's the fight that Brokey gets given? You can see ZywOo might be posted for this angle eventually. Oh, barrel spotted. Brokey delivers, takes down the Woo. And Apex one back. Spink's gone two. Rob's doing a lot for the boys. And Brokey gone. Oh, wow, long range on the Tech 9. A leg up here for FaZe's fourth. A conservative investment, but now a very promising start. Not perhaps the finish. Man just kicks down the door. And another from dupreeh. Can Rain secure it? On the long side, Magisk, a half-hearted flash and an awkward plant. Gets the info on the jump. That's the duel. dupreeh was running. Still converts it and a 9th in the bank.
That's really important there. You can see Zonic very stressed out about that one, but that's very important for dupreeh. Really going to hurt FaZe. Because I don't see any pressure on Spinks. So why are you going to rotate anybody over towards A? Maybe you're worried about long? That'd be it.
Oh, and they get away with the boost. Does that give them information that there
Monster.
might be more? There's so many here! And it's too easy for Vitality. FaZe crumble. And Apex, he's in his head.
Twice they've had the stack as the B hits come on through. Twice Apex has been stoic enough to keep that. It's the bomb. It's the last piece of this.
Twist is going to be furious as well. This will be his 13th death. If he loses the bomb at the back of the pack, now they want to overrun ZywOo. That might lead to a back turn.
Here he comes.
Takes it first, takes it fast. Rain down, Karrigan the same. Oh, Spinks! He's doing it every time. The multi-kill master delivers time after time. And now Brokey, yeah, no health for him, no fun for FaZe.
This is, and when you are playing this form of Counter-Strike, it feels like not a single... They get the chance to set the record straight against OG, who have toppled Fnatic, have absolutely blown them out the server, looking better with Nico and the team than Nexa, I think. And, well, Vitality versus OG is a rematch from our opening best of one. The fight in the face of ZywOo here being run down. Karrigan finally gets the kill, but here he is again. Spinks can't be stopped.
Yeah, he is indomitable right now. That nade still doesn't touch him. He's got a force field around him. To carry that hot hand from Anubis straight into overpass as well. It's the consistency that's scary for me. Oh, yeah, nice find from Rain, predicting the reaggress out of Spinks. And so, by virtue of that frag, FaZe have a little advantage here as dupreeh looks to get the rotation. Uncertain as to whether or not he can run. Burning, but commits to it. Twist will get away with it. Lays his life on the line in pursuit of glory and a fourth.
dupreeh's such a problem here.
There he goes. Finishes what the molly started. Can Rain close? Needs a clean one on Magisk. He's already been taken down. They're playing this very well. Robs, he's going to try and hide in plain sight. Apex has overlooked it. Oh, and Robs clutching up. Only the two. Denied by dupreeh. Another close from dupreeh. And most notably, and there you have it.
Now the rotation of Karrigan's coming back. But is it enough?
Good flash. I think he can actually peek off of that. And he does have a chance, but exposed to more. Confirmation of more. At least two. Rain isolates the jewel and deletes the head. dupreeh dead and another spotted. Spinks towards the planters.
Everyone's here now.
It should be good for the conversion here. Rain has done so much work. It is just about putting it in. Need to see Twist in the feed in a positive way.
Goosh, look how low they are.
Goosh, yeah, Brokey and Twist with a fraction of health, but it's Karrigan onto Apex, so Magisk already won 1v3.
But look at the time. This is going to be really, really risky. He just has to run in and try and get the plant, and Brokey's played ahead of this. So it'd have to be a drive-by from Magisk, and he can't do it now. The first is good, but he just has to stick the plant. Brokey might allow this. Oh, and just denies in time. So a risky move from Brokey, but had to be done. And it is going to be the pistol round for FaZe. So something. The individual stepping up. We spoke about Spinks' performance with over 40 frags. And Rain, he's doing his best Spinks impression. Well, actually, Spinks was probably doing his best Rain impression because Rain has really shown the world how to be an aggressive A rifler. Just deathmatching here against the full eco. A different anti-eco approach, Alex. You know, a little bit different to the way that Vitality approached theirs.
Yeah, a little more
aggressive.
Pep in the step.
But I like that because they need to get that going in the same fashion. They need to be willing to take those fights, those duels, be aggressive. And Brokey in a bit of trouble here. Spinks has got another kill. This is already a great amount of damage, and there are rifles to be picked up. An M4 available. He sees that. His eyes go wide, and actually, a trash disposal service. You won't be getting that one back, as Rops will finally find him. Yeah, he's worked that one out. As there you have it. It is going to be FaZe winning their T-Hub. Spinks is doing the job of Rops, being that outside B anchor, Magisk being the connector player, which Twist was off to that. Dupree, the entry fragger with Apex, the in-game leader, in the AWP. ZywOo, and, well, the in-game leader, Apex, will falter. Now, that is a play that Apex really likes to make. It's a bit more of a pace setter, where you have these assumptions that they're not playing far forward, but this time around, Brokey and Rain, more than happy to take the jewels, giving them a taste of their own medicine.
Okay. Well, this is a dream start to the first gun.
And there's only one real gap of it being long. Oh, a timing gap presents itself here towards B.
Yeah, so Robs has rotated through, but Karrigan and Twist still housekeeping. That's alarming. This 3v5 getting a bit fruity now. Spinks anticipating more, knows there's two here, gets one on the floor, Karrigan gone. Bomb heading A, open, Rops bank, and could have a frag if he's not careful. Yes, strafes out, makes the FAMAS look good. ZywOo, he's got time to work something out. Looking for Rops first. And Rops so good on that FAMAS. Clean headshots for two. And holding on to that round before anything too fruity. A nice entry from Dupree.
It's going to fill the rest of them with the confidence like, oh, wait, hold up. We remember who we are, and we're definitely going up against a team that we can beat.
Regaining their identity. It's a nice find onto ZywOo. And doesn't quite finish with the dunk, but rest should fall into place for Rain. Spinks that's causing problems and retrieving a rifle. Brokey should have his exit. Oh. Okay, he has connected onto Apex with Twist in sync.
And ZywOo was low from that initial tag, so shouldn't be too long until he gets found. It is just 9 points of health here as the Deagle steps out, and that was quite the shot. Sidelining Brokey, removing the AWP. Rops should be able to get... Yep, just in time. Good camera angle right there to capture that one. Important for him to salvage the AWP here. We'll be back in the hands of Brokey. Brokey's also been called back. Right now, FaZe's prep must be paying off here. You wouldn't be calling a heavy rotation like this unless you saw something you didn't like.
Yeah, let's see how they handle it. May just flashed off. Perfect counter flash. Look at that. It's a bit of a team one from ZywOo. Twist trying to bail himself out of trouble. The smoke will be a little bit of a problem for Magisk. He can't go wide on it, though. Twist just holding and waiting for support. Molotovs come through. He will burn down. Spinks that puts him in the ground, and they actually going to call it off. It feels a little too hot for a bit too rich for their blood.
Now, that was a full B go. They wanted to finish B. You can tell because there's no utility left over here. But getting away with one and still having a minute on the clock gives them opportunities, and this is another one to present itself. Spinks cannot be stopped here. And now the number advantage. A round that looked terrible. A round that was over-rotated. FaZe were ahead of the play. They stopped the play. They stalled it out. And now they're the ones in trouble. Speeding up long. They're not no, they won't expect this position, I don't think.
Yeah, you make sure his barrel's hidden.
They're not clearing this.
No way. No way, Jose. Rain.
Hey, boys.
Opportunity, Brokey. Oh, no. Apex still gets one, but Rain can win the round. Oh, can't tame the spray. Finds the AK, but the bomb will go down. ZywOo does do damage. Takes him out. Rain had it in the palm of his hands, and it's up to Rops. Perhaps a bit of a layup, given their health. And the fight's coming to him. What a freebie. Thank you very much, says Rops as he finds one.
Gotten off to.
And now looking for that final frag, looking for that close corner, expecting to fake out ZywOo into bank. Half HP. ZywOo active and does punish. A big close as Vitality are now on the board twice.
What a cat and mouse game this is. And that right there. It's going to be another B play here.
Yeah, and quite quick out the gates. Twist readies himself. Barrage of util and very effective flashes at that, but Robs is Deagle good for one. It's Karrigan's MP9, the notorious SMG, and the AGL gets three. Just like that, FaZe return the favor and quickly.
We're starting to add a couple of these together now, right? Individual plays from some of the names in FaZe that are working out. Right? Have to go A now.
25. Apex got to get this lineup right. And Brokey down to half health after his initial engagement. Holding that headshot angle, and yeah, ZywOo does put the balaclava in the scope. So with Spinks, that low HP from disrespecting the molly has led to another kill off his Deagle, his first in this round.
Needs to die.
And he does successfully die pre-time.
Yeah, and I know I said that and it sounds silly, but if they wanted to, they could have opted not to kill it.
Sign that Rain will turn and get away from it, but they're walking B, and it's Twists. Unfortunately, it's going to get a Spinks to the face. Diligent stuff from the rifler makes it look too good, too easy for these two. One back from Rain. A whole lot more of that required.
They can't even rotate because there was 2 players on A and they only saw 1 on B. That's why they're still between 2 mines. Now they know. Rups is calling this. Short smoked off, bomb down.
Whoa.
Game over.
Yeah. That's a GG in the chat. And that's a Deagle in the feed. Rain, any more of those? He's hit 2 scorches. Robs would have loved to finish that one off. Apex brought low. Brokey trying to hold on to what they can. Still time for this if Rain's got another one in him, but Spinks is a problem, a nuisance, and a god among men in the server today. Brilliant finish, and that's Vitality. Convincing up against FaZe Clan, secures it, and now just one best of 3 separating them from the playoffs of IEM Rio 2023.
Yeah, a bit of a statement victory right there. A game for survival. Vitality will continue on in the lower bracket of Group B here at IEM Rio for 2023. OG awaits for the last series of the day.